Hey collective, did you miss me? Hopefully everybody's happy, healthy, all that fun stuff. Let's get this shit in like pockets. All right, you have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. You also have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. You have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. You have I remember, soul plan, fated life versus the destiny life. And you also have cracked open. Dude, I was just talking about this card yesterday. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Angels, we love angels. Is there any angelic guidance we can get for the collective at this time? Please and thank you. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on heaven and earth are watched over by angels. You have, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. It says to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? You have Shatiel, the angel of silence. You have Aistabus, the angel of divination. You have Givura, left hand, judgments. You have left eye, knowledge. And you also have timeout. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to take care of yourself. What I think this is saying is something has happened. And it's asking you not, dude, I just had a totally crazy download, so this may or may not be resonant. Take it or leave it. Maybe you've had some fuck shit going on, people doing spell work, hate, evil eye type shit. Maybe they've done something to one of your pets and this is hurting you. Maybe this is somebody that you cared about with this timeout card. And it's asking you to make a decision based off of the knowing that there's a new earth, that you've been asked to complete a mission. And like with this cracked open card speaks of being cracked open so that your divine light can shine through. You know, the best thought I ever have when I think of this card is one of those luminary things that you make when you're in like fucking kindergarten and you poke all the holes in it, you put a light in it and like you can see the picture. It's like that. Like God's light's not going to shine through you if you are not able to take those cracks and allow them to become your flaws, to become part of your beauty. With this perspective card, it's asking you to make a decision from a detached place. Zoom out. None of this matters. Like, look at the bigger picture. Look at your mission. Look at what you're here to complete. And it's asking you to move in silence. More angels. You have creative writing. Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article in a book. This is also falling under this activated earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led, and to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me from it? This could be very well asking you to maybe take like a reset trip, you know. Definitely Google, you know, in your city, in your area, what are the ley lines, power places, vortexes, healing centers in your area. The earth is amazing. It's really genuinely a part of our toolbox if you choose to utilize it, which you should be. Ish. So I shouldn't be telling you what to do. You really should just make the choice yourself. But yeah. Okay. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon, which is also an angel that's associated with new life. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. And do know, like, especially if you've lost something, a pet, something like that, you know, feel the feelings, you know, process it and transmute it, but do know that, like, God never leaves a hole, and that, you know, whatever you've lost will be returned in full. And I think that right now, especially like with all of this Aries energy and like all these celestial alignments, like there's a lot of fiery energy of, you know, especially the chosen getting what they're due. I think we've had so much taken from us for so long. Entrepreneur, self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. This is falling under soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life, and angel of divination. So maybe this is asking you to do something with your spiritual gifts. Maybe just something as simple as creating a platform, like, you know, the soul plan, the I remember card, the fated life versus the destiny life. Your destiny life is what your soul wrote in your contract. Your fated life is what you're living due to your choices. So do understand that when you're in that complete divine alignment and you're walking the path that God puts before you, things will fall into place better because you're living the contract. You have alchemy. Rock bottom, surrender to the life, surrender to the alchemy of life, your cracked open card, and left hand judgment. You see, yeah, this is asking you to heal something. It's asking you to transmute something. And do, you know, I say it a lot, like, vengeance is the Lord's alone, and you can't get your get back any better way than just transmuting it, alchemizing it, and moving forward and healing and continuing on the path that you're supposed to be on. You also have this number 27, help from above, and this is another card of like genuine reassurance that God's got you. You know what I mean? You're not alone. You are fully fully supported, not just by God, but by angels and other, you know, your ancestral team and things like that. So don't hinder yourself from experiencing because of pain or indecision. Definitely move in silence, but you are gifted. So this angel of divination is asking you to, I think these three angels right here, the angel of divination, your angel of judgment, and your angel of knowledge, it's really asking you to look at the situation from an honest perspective of how did you show up to it, you know what I mean? Like what part did you play, and how many times did God tell you don't walk that path and you did it anyways? I literally, like, my life, like my cleanup journey right now is like, God told me so many times, don't walk that path. I have better for you. I have more for you. And I was like, nah, dude, it's cool. I'll take less because I love him and and you know, it's literally like I refused God, and now I, like, literally, that's part of my ability to walk in such complete divine surrender and trust, is because I'm scared to do the wrong thing again. I don't want no smoke from the Lord. Mm-hmm. Okay. We have storm, unexpected storm. We have separation and longing. We have reflections and projections. We have karmic balance and justice. We have assistance from your spirit guide. So you are fully supported at this time. Like, do know that. Like you literally are walking with an entourage of angels, and God is, like, in person watching your shit right now. Like, you literally are being asked to move forward with alchemy, and also too with, you know, this cracked open card. I always tell people, like, not just allowing the cracks and all that stuff, but having a bit of pride in the sense of, you've gone through this and you fucking surpassed it. You have grown, you have learned, and some people can't even handle a fraction of the things that we go through as chosen ones. You also have this rebirth and winter. You have messages, Mercury, travel, communication, and you have stability, harmony, and flow. And I think what these are really speaking to right now is, like I've been saying, like, it's time to allow the Lord to assist, you know what I mean? Fall into this rebirth, fall into this new. You're definitely being you have so many communication assistance, gifts, I mean, help from above. Like, you literally are just, I mean, I cannot stress it enough how genuinely heavenly supported you are right now. It's beautiful. Like, this is so fucking cool, dude. It's definitely asking you to move in silence, and it's definitely asking you to reflect on what's happened and the projections, like energetic pollution, you know what I mean? Knowing what's yours and what's not. Definitely allowing yourself to flow with whatever unexpected storm has arisen, so that you can remain in harmony and keep your stability. Winter, I don't think it's a time period. I think it's definitely like just a synonymous word, like the rebirth. You know, winter, you think about winter, like things freeze over, animals become white, like literally, but what happens next is spring, and that's when everything comes to life again, and animals get all Twitter pated like in Bambi. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Ah! Oh, I'm having a freaking shit show right now. You know what? We just won't use those cards. Okay. Oh. See, you gotta fall in divine fucking trust. God, I wanted to use those cards. I need to use those cards. Let's see. I hate this deck because one of the cards actually looks like the actual back of the card, so it confuses the shit out of me. Or maybe they're just jumbled. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna pull the ones that are visible. I think maybe that's what's happening here. So you have practice meditation, and meditation's a bitch when you first start. Like literally, like the mind wants to wander so badly, and it really, it's difficult, but it's definitely worth it if you stick to it. You know what I mean? Like it is definitely an astounding and strong tool to use in your journey. You have expressed gratitude and discover your inner strength. And I think that, you know, a lot of people, we go through like fuck shit, and it's like, how do you stay grateful? Like whether it's a pet, whether it's a person, whether it's a home, a car, you know, anything that you've lost, like how do you express gratitude in that? But I think we need to understand that being willing to see the beauty in a situation, or just be willing to be receptive to the journey itself and open to whatever's next, it allows us to be in that divine feminine aspect of being able to receive the miracles. You have so much strength, and I don't know that if it's recognized yet, because I think maybe you're hurting, but you're definitely being guided at this point, and you're also being asked to really look at it from a place of gratitude, but detached gratitude. Because like if you're too close to a situation, it's hard to figure out. We have this sacred geometry. Definitely take up some journaling and meditative practices. Maybe if anything, like literally like the journaling, you know, it gives you an opportunity to stop at a checkpoint and like look back at the journey, because sometimes it is difficult to, you know, everybody else sees our growth, everybody else sees our strengthening and our moving past the situation, but sometimes it's hard, like I said, from that place where you're just too close to the fucking situation to where you don't realize the amazing strides that you've made, because you're still living it. So are there any messages from this deck, please and thank you? So you have communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. And that's what I was saying a minute ago, is like really being willing to detach and analyze the situation, allowing the situation, you know, cracked open, allowing the cracks to happen, and understanding that it's not punishment, it's not karma, it's, I mean, some of it is, yes, but it really is just temperance. It's character building and strengthening, just for the next part of the journey. You have change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the flower of with forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. And that's what I was saying, like literally, like God's not going to leave a hole. You're never going to be without. You really genuinely have to understand that, you know, as above, so below, you know, as within, so without. Like you have to really analyze how you've shown up to the situation. How have you created the reality that you're experiencing? Solar plexus. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what we contribute to the whole. You have perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity beyond us, moving our comfort zone. Moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. How did you show up? How did you party at the function? You know what I mean? You have Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So, and that's a second, Earth card. You're definitely being asked to, it's time to grow. It's time to grow through it, go through it. Like, literally, like, start meditating, start journaling. Maybe it's time to just to spend some time out in nature. If you can't take a trip to get to like the ley lines or the vortexes or whatever, understandable. Not everybody can just hop up and do, you know what I mean? I get it. I mean, I do my readings at work. Like, I get it. But you're so fucking protected right now. Not just by God, not just by the angels, but you literally have earth energy that's like that's covering you, and that's such a strengthening and beautiful thing. You have this discovering your inner strength and expressing gratitude, like just being grateful for the fucking fact that you're a badass. Like, really look at the situation for what it is. Like, life doesn't have to be miserable. We have to go through miseries, but we don't have to be miserable. If we allow that to darken us, then we've failed. Is there any shadow aspect? Oh, okay. You have anger. Use its fire to transform, not destroy. Rage, frustration, and resentment. Like, don't allow the situation to darken you. That's what I was just saying. Like, literally, like, understand that it's growth. It's not a punishment. It's not a problem. A reason, a lifetime, a season, something like that. Like, especially if this is pertaining to a pet, because you do have this pet card, and that's the only energy excuse me, other than divine or earth energy that I'm getting. Like, literally, I know it hurts, I know it's hard, but really look at the situation, especially if it's due to somebody else's actions or something like that. You have to be honest, and maybe it's time to evaluate your relationship choices. You have resistance. Go with the flow and be open to life's changes, opposition, refusal, and denial. That's what I'm saying, dude. You're allowed to feel anger. You're allowed to hurt, but you have to heal. Like, you have to understand. And like I said a little bit ago, vengeance is the Lord's alone, and God sees everything. And especially if you manage to stay in this harmonious flow, you remain in gratitude, you remain continuously strengthening yourself, you stay on your path, it'll happen. Like, let God play out his vengeance, and you just remain grateful by continuing to progress. That's hard. I'm sorry. Pets are like the few things in life that like never do us dusty. So I get it. It's fucked up. I'm sorry. Are we done with this deck, Holy Spirit? Yep. Okay. Oh, let's get some flowers for you. Tap in. Are there any flower messages that we can get for the collective, please and thank you, Lord? Is this not the deck? What's going on here? Uh-huh. You have Iris. Rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. I said, really, like, there is no silver lining in death or things like that ish. And some people, you know, some places or situations where somebody's really sick or hurting, you know, it's different. But I mean, unless your pet was like super old or something like that, like, I know it was uncalled for and it was not cool. You have beauty and happiness. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. I'm in an old storeroom at work. I feel like there's a spider at my ass. Okay. Reiki. What does the collective need to be focused on right now to help heal? Energy exchange. You know what? It's crazy because I was going to say this a little bit ago and I was like, I haven't had anything to bring it out. But, like, literally do understand that, like, separation is illusory. Like, there is no such thing as separation. If you feel that pet or you're sad, do know that they're there in spirit and that you can literally, like, that's what I was saying about the meditation too. Meditation is such a strong gift. Like, being able to take that time to step out of self, ground out your physical vessel, but heighten the spiritual aspect. You really have to understand that you could still be exchanging energy with that animal and know that, like, you can see them in that. Could be like one of your tools to strengthen your meditation is going and visiting them in a quiet place. You also have spirit invocation. Trip out, right? So do know that, like, the ability to have connection to this animal is still, it's still a thing. Like, you just have to strengthen that spiritual tool. I'm sorry, I was looking for my Osho Zen deck. I don't see it. Oh, it's because it's faced the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Oh, so yeah, you have Thunderbolt, which is really synonymous with the Tower. It's kind of dark in here. And this is literally falling under this unexpected storm. So don't, and that's another thing too, like, don't allow, like, the time, it's you're supposed to take time to lick your wounds, but, like, don't let it affect you to the point where you end up in more fuck shit in your life because you're sad, or, like, missing an opportunity where God's, like, literally trying to hand you something to make you feel better and you don't see it because you're too sad. I know it's easier said than done, but that's why you're here, right? For the advice. You have celebration. And this doesn't have to be celebration with others because it is it's very synonymous with, like, the Three of Cups. And it's falling under this separation and longing card. Like, celebrate the good times, celebrate the all those times that you came home from wherever and that pet was there, all the times that you were dealing with something and they made you giggle, or, you know, things like that. All those times when they were little and you, like, literally had to drag them outside in the middle of the night and you didn't want to. Like, remember those moments and help that be the strength of how you move past losing that. You have turning in. And you have the comparison card kind of pop out a second ago. And it really, that really speaks of like not comparing situations. So try not to fall into comparison about things like that. You have turning in, which is a card of speaking to that inner voice. And then you also have projections, which speaks of like not seeing a situation because you're projecting onto it. And for some reason, I feel like these two particular cards are kind of falling into what I was saying earlier. It's like you seem to have, and it doesn't really say it. It's kind of like one of those intuitive reader, like read between the lines things. If you're feeling like somebody hurt your pet or something like that, definitely follow that intuitive nudge and stop projecting on the situation to where you're like, okay, maybe this person wouldn't, or, you know, you don't really know, but you know that happened, but you don't know who. Like, it's really time to be honest about the fact that you're such a badass and you have so much divine love being showered over you. You have so much earthly covering, like you have so much abundance that's being offered. Don't, like, it's just time to kind of check self and realize that sometimes, like, motherfuckers aren't your friends. Like, if you think somebody's, like, on some fuck shit, then they're on some fuck shit. And even if they're not, then who cares? It's time to release with love. There's something, the human vessel is amazing guidance system. You know, follow your energetic cues and understand that you are being communicated with. Like, you have this Mercury messages travel communication card. You have this help from above. Like literally, like, understand that it's time to check out with others and check in with self. You have this timeout card. It says you've been so busy taking care of everyone else's need, but now it's time to take care of yourself. And literally, it says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Like, you have inner strength, and this is another one of discovering your strength and your power, remembering who the fuck you are. Really, nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God I can do anything. All the power I need is within me. And you know, you realize when you have like a lot of haters and a lot of fucking assholes doing crazy shit to you, it's because you're a badass. It's because that you're not seeing the intrinsic fucking divinity that's oozing out of you, and others do. You have transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strength. Life ensures that I am presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Literally, it's like talking about knowing that life is ever changing and that God's going to give you opportunities to grow and strengthen and reveal those amazing qualities of self that you may be neglecting or may not even realize are there. This is literally falling under this rebirth card. So you have cracked open, surrendering to the alchemy of life. Your judgment card, you have the actual alchemy card from the healing deck. Like, you have rebirth and you have transformation. Like, that whole line is just stating like you literally have this fated life, destiny life. I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm saying it's your fault. You know what I mean? And I think that that's not going to offend the genuinely spiritually conscious. Like, you know, when we know, I should say we, because I'm one of them too, you know, those humans, ugh. But like, literally, like, we know when we're putting ourselves in fuck shit. Like, whether it's just because we want it or because we're playing out some kind of traumatic issue, like, we know. gonna pull these messages of life, and then I'm gonna hit that rebel deck, try to give you a little humor. This one was kind of serious because literally, like, I feel like you've really lost something that was very, very important, and I'm sorry for that loss. You have beyond limitations. Today I exceed my own expectations. I open my consciousness to the infinite. There are no limitations. There is no end. Everything is unfolding in a continuous now. Therefore, I open my thoughts towards a broader horizon. I look beyond my perception of reality, beyond all barriers created from my own beliefs and fears. I am now open to new possibilities. This really just lines up with what I've been saying. Like, allowing the cracks to happen, allowing yourself to step onto the path, allowing yourself to strengthen your meditation, your writing, like whatever spiritual strengthening tools you need to utilize. Understanding that change is going to happen, good or bad, at any given moment, and in a constant manner. You need to definitely take a perspective check and back out a little bit. It's time to just check in with self. But dude, the underlying biggest fucking message of it all is knowing how, like I said, dude, you have so many, like, we got your back, bae, type cards, dude. Like, you have God, you have angels, you have so much divine love and what's the word I'm looking for? Support. Like, all over the place, dude. You have multiple projection cards, you have multiple judgment and karmic balance cards. Like, you have so much, dude. Like, stop allowing others to put anything on you, whether you know that they are or not. If you feel the fuck shit, then there's fuck shit afoot. I'm gonna have to get a new case. Okay. Holy Spirit, are there any final messages for this person, this people, the collective? Please and thank you. Any final messages, please and thank you. Okay. What was I just saying, dude? You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. So yeah, definitely fall into that inner voice. It says you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. Fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. And I don't know if that's like, that apology is literally to self. Like, the biggest thing that you can do is forgive yourself. And like, unconditional love doesn't start with an acceptance of anything other than self. You have to move past what you've played. You have to acknowledge how you've played the part, but you have to literally just, move past it. You have to grow from it and learn. Hopefully this resonates. I'm sorry for your loss, and I love you, and you are being so divinely guided. Literally, you have help from above, alchemy, and there's something here like entrepreneurial wise. So really just, go with the flow, stay in that stability and harmony, go with the unexpected storm, and really just understand that there's so much shifting right now for the collective, and it will get better. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.